Hey, how's it going, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. College football previews for the upcoming 2021 season. Going to have a bunch of thumbnail sketches on these. We're going to give you an over-under wins total and how we would play it. And those are going to be coming up, starting with this one and going, into August, obviously, before we get to the start of the 2021 campaign. The first video that I'm talking about when it comes to college football over-under wins totals is the Washington Huskies. It's my favorite thus far. I'm cutting this on the weekend of July 10th and 11th, and we wanted to get that favorite one out to you right away, bright and early, as we've seen some movement on this, and I'll talk about that. Also wanted to mention on this weekend, July 10th and 11th, if that's when you're watching this particular college football preview, I do have 7-star play going on Saturday, July 10th. We are 55-28 on our current run with these 7-star baseball plays. We look to go to 56-28. It is a runs line play on Saturday, so don't miss out on that. Sunday, I've got a 6-star between Italy and Spain. On Sunday, July 11th, we are up almost $8,000 for $100 per unit better since February 1st with our soccer action, and a 5-star in NASCAR on Sunday, so be sure to check that out. Also wanted to mention to those of you who are watching on this weekend, July 10th and 11th, I will be back with daily videos starting this coming Friday, which will be July 16th when Major League Baseball comes back from the All-Star break. Enough said, let's get to it. It is college football preview number 1 over-under wins total involving the Washington Huskies. A lot of folks who like Washington going into this season are calling them a surprise team. I don't think they're a surprise team. I just think they're good. Over-under wins total open 9 plus $1.05. I'm now seeing the current wins total still at 9, but the juice is up to as high as minus $1.40 in a few shops. You can shop around if you like, and you can find less of the a price that's a little bit lower than that, like 9 minus $1.34, $1.35 in that neighborhood. Let me tell you how I arrive at what I come to when it comes to college football. I have 6 sets of power ratings, and not a single one of those 6 sets of power ratings have Washington winning less than 9 games. All of them have 9 or over. In fact, only one has them landing on 9. The rest have them winning more than 9 games this season. When you look at what they've got coming back, 17 starters. They've got 9 on offense. They've got 8 on defense. You got Patrick O'Brien, a 6-year senior, the likely starter for Washington. He's got a very good arm, and he can throw on the run. So I do like that. He can also move around a little bit in the pocket. He's going to be pressured if he struggles at all by a redshirt freshman by the name of Dylan Morris. Drop back passer, but he can also gun it with a good arm on the run. We already know that about him, and I'll tell you what, it's a very talented offense up front. They're going to be strong in the running game, and I think they're going to possess, or I should say win the time of possession quite often, just about every game of this particular season. That running game is going to be physical. It's going to be decent. They ought to push around opponents without much trouble. Defensively, secondary is my favorite unit. They've got 8 starters back overall on defense, and I expect improvements on those numbers from last year, the shortened season, where they only played conference opponents. I think those numbers are going to be better throughout the course of this 2021 campaign. As far as the schedule, game 2 of the season, they travel to Ann Arbor to take on the Michigan Wolverines. I will say this, that on a neutral field, I do have Washington in my 6 sets of power ratings, averaging a 10-point better power rating than the Michigan Wolverines on a neutral field. This one's going to be at the Big House, obviously, in Ann Arbor, but I expect them to win. They avoid USC, the team that I have winning the Pac-12 South. I have them 3 points better than Oregon on a neutral field, and that game against the Ducks is going to be in Seattle. Advantage Washington, obviously. The one game that scares me a bit, folks, is a game against Colorado, second to last game of the season. I'll tell you why it scares me. It's on November 20th. It falls right smack dab in the middle of games against Arizona State, and then to end the season, the Apple Cup rivalry game against Washington State. Got them well favored over all 3 of those teams, Arizona State, Colorado, Washington State, but it's a tricky spot for the Washington Huskies. Worst case scenario, as far as I'm concerned, when I average my 6 power ratings together, is a 10-2 campaign. I believe they're going to go 11-1, the Washington Huskies, and that means they have a little buffer of about 2 games over that wins total of 9. So again, my first college football preview for the upcoming 2021 campaign, the Washington Huskies over the wins total of 9. If you like the videos, click on the thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. You can find my plays each and every day of the week at DocSports.com. You can also check out our upcoming season and college football packages. We finished last year on a 20-6 run. We just crushed it in the bowls. Lost just 1 game in all of the college football bowl season. So check it out if you wish on my homepage at DocSports.com. I'll be right back here with daily videos July 16th. That's next Friday. way, if you're watching this throughout August, then you know we're on the Washington Huskies, and we've been on them for over a month. If you like the videos, again, click on the thumbs up button. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put them in the win column.